Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech, and I'm going to show you how to speed up your HP touchpad. Now if you were one of the fortunate ones that actually were able to get a touchpad, this will help you out. And if you weren't able to get a touchpad, hold in there a little bit. HP is actually making another run of it, so it should help you out as far as trying to find one. This will actually help speed up your experience on the touchpad, so let's go ahead and unlock it. Now there's two parts to this. One of them is really simple to do and shuts off some logging or makes it more minimal to speed up the touchpad. The logging was used or is used to help troubleshoot in the event that you have a problem with your touchpad. So you may want to leave that on. However, I make the disclaimer, what I'm going to show you here is completely at your own risk, and we're going to be actually jailbreaking the device, or what's considered loading custom software onto it so that we can speed up the performance of the touchpad. So let's go ahead and turn the logging to minimal. So we're going to first open our app drawer here, and we're going to go over to our apps, and we're going to open phone and video calls. That'll open up. Once that's open, you want to hit dial pad. And once you're at the dial pad, this is very simple. We're going to dial pound, pound, logs, pound, or 5647, pound. Then we're going to hit dial, and that feature is actually there if you have a Palm Pre 3, I believe. You can actually pair the two, so you could make calls through your touchpad if you really wanted to. So all we're going to do here is change the logging levels. There we go. Set logging to minimal and hit OK. It's that simple. And this says they're already at minimum levels. I've done this earlier, but that's how you do that. Very simple to do, and you hit OK and you're done. Now if you'd like to move on to the part where we actually load freeware, keep watching and I'll show you how to do that. We're going to do that and walk you through step by step. Now as you can see, my desktop has changed. That's an app I have that's actually changing the background picture on the tablet. But what we need to do in order to continue and load freeware onto WebOS is actually enable developer mode so that we can put on the software that we want. It's the equivalent to jailbreaking, but a lot less complicated than doing a jailbreak, usually, give or take, depending on how you have to do it. But this is pretty simple. The first thing we need to do is type in the code for Contra for any of you that played that back in the day. So that's going to be up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start. So I'm going to type that in. Now I've typed the code in. What I need to do is tap on developer mode as it magically appeared. Developer mode on. And you may use Palm Mojo SDK, and we're good to go. Now that it's on, we need to switch to our computer because we have some steps we need to do there. So let's go ahead and do that. We need to download a couple things to our Mac. Now this instructional is for Mac only. However, it will work just fine on Windows, and I'll leave the links below in how to follow those instructions. But basically it's one program and it works pretty easily. So let's go ahead and go to the download section. Now I'm running OS X Lion, so let me move over here. And I found that the original drivers mentioned don't work, so I had to download the Lion drivers. I'll provide a link to those as well in the description below. So let's go ahead and download those. It will download. We've got that. So let's go back over to our desktop and we'll go ahead and run that. Click continue, continue, install, put in your password. It was successful. Other than what we've already just installed, we also need to download a file from precentral.net. This site has been supporting the WebOS device since its inception, and it provides a lot of support and different instructions on doing things as well. So go ahead and grab the file in the address below, or check the description for the address as well. Now what we need to do is actually plug in our WebOS device. So let's go ahead and do that. Unlock. Plug it in here. Be plugged in, and we're going to hit close. We don't want it to be a USB drive. Let's go ahead and we're going to run our WebOS quick install. which will pop up as well. And hopefully we'll find our device. It should have. We're going to hit this little globe here. It's connected to our device. And we're going to search for Preware. We're going to install the Preware. It's downloading, installing. Now you can install a lot of different things using this software. It's open source and free, so really nice to be able to use that, or just free. Some of it is completely open source, some is not. There's updates here, very nice software. So let's go ahead and move back to just the HP Touchpad and go from there. Now that we've installed Preware, what we want to do is unplug our HP Touchpad and go into our applications. Now at the bottom of your applications you should find Preware now. We'll go ahead and open that up. It will load. It'll take a moment. It will download, and this depends on your connection, but it doesn't seem to take too long. And there's quite a few different things we could go in and actually grab here. But let's go ahead and search. And one of the things that helps is increase touch sensitivity. Let's see if we search for increase. Touch sensitivity and smoothness 10. So I guess we'll try that. And we'll install. Install. Now you could try a bunch of different things. There's some faster card animations. There's muffle system logging, which is the other one we want to do, and we'll do that next. But these things we'll do later because we want to restart later. Let's go ahead and go back, and we want to also muffle the system logging as well. So let's go ahead and look at muffle system logging, click install, and it's pretty simple. And it's nice that there's so many different options, different options people make to make things a lot faster on here. Go ahead and hit OK, and it's going to restart and should be nice and fast when it boots up. And we'll show you that in a moment. The touchpad has rebooted. Let's see how it works here. Oh, wow, it feels much more sensitive as far as touch goes. Things feel really fast, and it should be fast. You can overclock it as well, but we won't deal with that now. Those are all done after you install Preware and those sort of things, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue for you to do that. Let's go ahead and load an app, and again it's going to download that. The whole thing just feels much faster. Now this could affect battery in some way, I'm not sure. We'll only see over time. There we go. But there are so many different available packages that you could do things with that you may want for your own use. There's applications, and as you can see, all sorts of different things. So go ahead and install that. Again, it's going to be at your own risk, but I've yet to have any problems with it. But it seems to be pretty stable and runs really well. It's very fast. You can see scrolling seems to be improved. It's not choppy at all. Everything just feels much more sensitive. If you don't like that, you can uninstall it. It's pretty easy. So you've got those steps. If you need Windows steps, please look below. I'll give you the links for those, but pretty similar. You basically are going to put your touchpad into developer mode and do the same thing, install Preware. So thanks for watching. Now if you have any questions or any suggestions for other people as far as what apps to use after you've done this, please comment below. We'd love to hear what you have, and if there's anything you could suggest that might help improve the experience for me and others as well. Thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.